does look like it's a little loud. Let's see if that's more reasonable. Okay. So, let's give this a whirl. We are playing The Last Ranker. Let's bring that microphone a bit closer. We are playing The Last Ranker. The Last Ranker is a PSP game by Image Epoch and Capcom. Image Epoch are a really interesting Japanese role-playing game company. In the late 2000s, early 2010s, they were really ambitious with a lot of different ideas that they tried to implement. They talked about being unsatisfied with the way that RPGs were at the time, and so I really wanted to have a look at some of their work recently, and I've been playing Fate Extra. This has been on my hit list for a long time. I was looking through my PSP collection and found I actually already had a copy, so I've extracted it and got it running on PPSSPP, and hopefully you can enjoy Image Epoch and one of their last works with me. Let's give it a whirl. If you can hear me or not, please give me a shout if my level's terrible.
ジグ、どこへ行くつもりだ？儀式の途中だぞ。見つかったか。俺でよかっただろ。さあ、戻るぞ。なぜ？親父さん、いや、族長に伝えてくれ。俺はカンタレラを出る。もう戻らない。突然何を言い出すんだ？予告したら反対するだろう。当たり前だ。俺はこんな生活が嫌になったんだ。あの儀式、意味も目的も知らずにただ繰り返す。伝統を守るというのはそういうことだ。俺はもっと価値のある人生を送りたい。ここで暮らすことに価値はない。そういうことか。悪いな。未来が見えないんだ。ジグ。俺は先行機構に入る。そして強くなるんだ。誰にも負けないくらい強くなって、てっぺんに立ってやる。待て！俺は認めない。行くなら俺を倒してからだ。勝った方の意見が正しい。
This is apparently a major theme of the game. You're ascending up ranks, so demonstrating the power like a key part of the narrative structure of this piece of work.
一緒に伝統を守っていくと思っていたのは俺だけか。親友だと思っていたのは俺だけか。
Combat. Okay. Yep, when you die, you're dead. Easy enough. When you kill, you killed. Good. So this is like mostly not 1v1 structured, but a lot of the important battles I gather are structured in this sort of a manner. Square for sword attacks, double square to chain two together. Easy enough. Okay, resource to attack with. Pretty easy stuff. I imagine that this battle is not going to be terribly exciting. And spam. Playtime's over. The bar again. Interesting. So we seem to very quickly regain it when being hit as well. There's probably some greater efficiency for doing it at once. I guess if you fill up your gauge when you get hit, each time you attack your opponent, you might be filling up their gauge? I wonder how that works. Sure.
Ni-san?
俺の方が強いじゃないか。
That looks like a weird emulation glitch. Good sway of the hips, very important.
ローザ、落ち着け。
しかし、ハースを説得しなくては。
いいではありませんか。彼の強者探しは今に始まったことではありません
It's
し
like
ね。
Council of Villains, if there ever was one.
そろそろ新顔が来てもいいんじゃない？
I haven't played a lot of this company's games, but I feel like Council of Villains is a pretty common plot structure for them. I remember Blackrock Shooter also having a very set gallery of villains to work with too. Toro Wilderness.
いい感じだ。
Okay, we can move our camera, go to the camp menu, reset the camera. Pretty simple stuff. Now I did very quickly dabble in this. Ooh. Okay, we'll deal with this first. Skill palette, hard to open. You can use specific skills. By resting, okay, so it has a resource of SP, but also in just raw usages. Interesting.
悪く思うなよ。
But with 3 we can do maybe a strike and then combo into it. There's something I looked up just previously, like I quickly dabbled to check if this worked. When we bring up the larger menu, which... Sorry about that. When we bring up the larger menu, map, that's what I'm thinking. What was the button for it? We actually see our camera as well, which not a lot of video game maps are good at, especially on PSP, so I'm always impressed by this extremely minor quality of life detail. You can switch targets. The down direction, okay. Let's try fleeing then. And we fled. Congratulations us. Nothing up here, okay. Two strikes. One strike to kill. Two strikes. Wait for one more. Okay.
悪く思うなよ。
Well, since that's where we started, let's go over here and see what we find. Oh right, I have to press the buttons. It's no menu. I assume we're gonna learn a guard command or something at some point. I'm not entirely surprised by the introductory simple system. I'm not going to say it's an image epoch staple, but they do like to have you progress somewhat slowly early on to get used to their often fairly unique systems, even if they're not especially deep. Ooh, multicolored save points. Okay. And let's save. Okay. Let's see what's down here. Okay, eagle defeated. Very deep. Okay. So this is apparently one of the sort of gimmicks of the game. Everyone has a ranking. And in theory, not that we've talked about it yet in the narrative, I have the lowest one. And I'll be working to build up it. And that you'll be able to fight lots of people as you progress through the game, but currently I'm not that far. Oh, are you a ranker? Yeah, not terribly important there. This is a fan patch, but like not everything has been fully translated yet. And honestly, we don't have a high enough rank to continue. So it's this rank system that's really why I've been interested in this game for as long as I've known about it, is that it's sort of a really interesting way to gate off character progression in a narrative that makes narrative sense. That said, I've gotten the vague impression from a little bit of reading I've done that actually the narrative doesn't pay off a lot of this very well, and that the system sort of contradicts the narrative as it goes in the end. But even so, I'm interested to see how it pays off. And while we are running this at a really high resolution compared to the PSP, this is a real looker for the console. Okay. Let's just get that juicy recovered usage of skills. What do we find? We found a short sword. Okay. So we can now use our full bar more efficiently. I'm not... I mean, there's more damage, but I'm not sure I'm quite convinced on the interesting variations that are going to go on here. We'll have to see. Okay.
もしもし、お兄さん。もしかしてガンドアへ行くのかな。でもって先行機構バザルタに登録するつもりとか。かもな。私の名前はマキズ。お兄さんみたいな人の役に立ちたいんだ。もちろん。ただ、うさんくさいな。いいよいいよ。その用心深さが幸運を呼び込むんだ。ところでお兄さん、機構の登録資格のことは知ってる？どうか。まず誰でもいいからランカーを一人買おう。そしてそのなるほど。
Okay.
ガンドアの入り口にいる衛兵のポット。彼は狙い目だよ。
Told you name
じゃあ、お兄さんに幸運を。
Okay. Already run into a sort of Okama-like character. Okay, so we do need the extra little bit of damage to kill them in a full bar. Good, we get an item. A weed! Oh, that's exciting. Okay. But just like the end of the bar fills up very quickly compared to the start of the bar. That's kind of interesting. Okay, he's giving me some advice. But I assume that this translation team have been a bit essentialist with what they do and don't include in the fan translation they've done. That's sort of fine, but it's a bit inconvenient for streams. I'm good at reading Japanese, but I'm like not comfortable translating it for people live. Which is a skill I should develop, I know, but I'm a slacker by nature. Hence, being the kind of person who would make... It's not a recovery save point. That's interesting. Hence me being the kind of person who needs a stream to get me to play a game like this. Okay. Oh, why you come here? I'll talk to you, mate. What do you want to ask about being a ranker? I mean, I know that a bunch of this is just basic sprite art. I talk with the mountains in particular, but on the low-res PSP screen itself, that probably isn't very clear and is a very impressive effect. Country boy. Me? Yep. It is an impressive effect.
ところでお前、機構への登録希望者。ああ、推薦人はまだだけど。
誰に聞いたんだよ。またかよ。ああ。よ。せいぜい踏み台にしてくれ。
俺はジル。
Okay, so this is like the ranking system in action. Okay, he's definitely guarding here, which is not something we've been able to do yet. A lot of expression there. Ooh, healing was a very, Japanese version of a gay pose. That particular pose he did is very common in Japanese media as like a coded gay expression. Skill nest. I'm really interested what that means.
弱い。
ほっといてくれよ。さあ、
いい感じだ。
Okay, that's interesting that items are only for outside of battle things. That's a bit cool. Okay. Yep. I feel like this is gonna be not super interesting as we play through if only the main story is translated. Not so much problem for me, but you, my beautiful audience, a bit more problematic. I am eager. This is really impressive for the PSP. But I'm pretty sure if I just go straight ahead, I should see this. Okay, and we can save again. Did I misread the earlier thing? Oh, message speech. Camera, it's a voice, sound effects. I think I want them on. Okay. Sorry, force of habit using the turbo.
なあジグ、あんたどっから
カンタレラ。
どこだそれ。じゃあカンタレラのジグ、ちょっと待ってろ。ジグ、こっちへ。ここで気候の制服に着替えるんだ。サイズは普通だな。多分合うだろうよ。
Normal. Okay.
いいじゃない、いいじゃない。さて、あとは中へ入って役人の。
Okay, head into the building. Easy enough. Looks like a place for instructions.
カンタレラから来た。
はい。
では、
Pardon me.
サルバトーレのレン。カンタレラの決意と覚悟はよろしいか。
はい。
はい。
では、先生を。
Ooh, we get FMV. Fancy. A gorgeous 272p.
我賢人の礎となり、精鋭の早き感化足らんこと。古の法に従い、我ここに誓う。サルバトーレのレン、
カンタレラのジグ。
ようこそ先行機構バザルタへ。君たちが誓いを忘れずに精進することを期待するよ。さあ、これで手続きは終わりだ。
私たち同期ですね。
Came at the same time, didn't we?
そうか。
Yeah,
そう
that's
です
right.
よ。
That's right.
同期でライバルです。
That means we're
お互い
rivals.
頑張りましょう。
Do your best, friend. Let's do our best together, I guess. She does seem fun though. Having the sort of nice balance of being friendly but very polite. Although she really needs more clothes.
ようジグ、先生はうまくいったか？
多分
Probably.
あ、
It's not very confident.
ところで、レンって子が一緒だっただろ。あの子、なんとサルバトーレ王家の末裔なんだとよ。
Cool.
サルバトーレ。
知らないのか？サルバトーレは機構設立の中心になった王家だよ。大昔。ずっと。でもな、機構は実力本位の組織だろ。なのにサルバトーレ家はなかなか強いやつを出せなくてな。結局いつの間にかボツ。そのサルバトーレの末裔が機構に登録したんだ。噂を流す低位ランカーの密かな喜びさ。じゃあ宿舎に案内。あ、そうだった。
Okay, good. Pardon me. Okay.
行ったことのある場所はどんどん。そうすりゃ次からってわけでこっちだ。
Okay. Ah, so this is the gimmick. You can fight anyone to advance your rank in theory. Let's just take a moment and save a state. We saved? Let's just see this in action. It's probably going to be really murderous to us. Oh, okay. We are not high enough ranks. I guess that makes sense. We need to be like a little closer to the level of the person before they're willing to take us on. That is a bit of a shame though, because the conceit as I had understood it was more that you could advance, and since the game had level grinding but not as strong as other games, you could, with careful planning, maybe advance your rank quite a bit with some really clever gameplay. But I guess not, and I guess that's sort of to be expected. That is a lot of screen estate to dedicate to the rank though, especially when considering this is a PSP game. Okay, barracks, barracks.
さて、このベッドから全てが始まるってわけだな。そんな顔するな。新入りと低位ランカーはここが気に入らなきゃ話は簡単。戦って 勝ってランクを上げればいい。
This is very level 5 in this sense. So a lot of level 5 and sports anime in general have this society is very obsessed with one thing. And I think the narrative conceit of this is supposed to be more that like might is right. And that was alluded to a little bit in the ranker the pledge that I had to give just before.
ランクによって寝る場所どころか生きる場所だって違う。まずは隣の宿舎の個室を目指して、個室は大部屋連中の憧れだ。俺のベッドはここだからよろしくな。
Do we have an ominous dream? No. But our friend might be suffering from sleep apnea? Okay. So these are people that are close to me in rank, I guess. So I was the last ranker, but actually Pod is the last ranker now. New ranker. The worst ranker. I'll switch display. Well, I went to the effort. Was that me? No, I'm a newbie. How dare he? I'm so offended. Okay, we don't need to do any of that. I wonder if we hit rank 1 before we dismantle the system. I'm not trying to trick you. Okay, training board. At the Legion office. Okay. Legion branch office. Where is the Legion branch office is the real question. Okay, that implies that we got there. Sure. Okay. Seems easy enough. Oops, holding too many buttons at once. To Wild Map. Tutorial Wasteland. Then we are fighting for the law, I believe. I assume it's like law, except more legal. Right? That's how this works? Okay, we've gained a little bit of strength. We can one-shot them with a higher attack. Not like that. I'm just gonna save the state here before we get any further. No. I want to fight you. I also want the rank increase. That's more valuable to me than just you. I really need to do that. Oh well. We'll be fine. Okay, not here then. Okay. Well, that's very polite of the game. Let's fight and hope it tells us about the guard mechanic. There we are. X. Okay, fairly standard guard ATB stuff. So we probably want to keep some SP at all times. That should kill it.
悪く思うなよ
We did it. We killed a thing. Yay, murder. Skill method. Interesting. Okay, so there's decent room to time things during abilities and stuff. It's interesting.
いい感じだ
But we won, which means that our
俺
rank
の名
goes
は
up.
ジグ忘れるな
Woo, we moved up like 300 positions. It's all pretty interesting as you can see. I really hope it pays off. But I'm not convinced. Hey, goodbye, Eagle. Okay, let's keep going. Not yet. Okay, now let's just do that quick save. And now let's see how much we die. Challenge. I don't think that 5 damage. It seems low. This is not likely. Interesting. So there's no significant penalty for trying and failing. That's really cool. I should probably not do that too often. I will just steal cheeky heal before talking to the bloke.
Shut up! 悪く思うなよ
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, we didn't check with this chap. Chilo? Yep.
What?
Okay. Okay, cool, we got a little rank up. Powerful sword attack. Interesting. Ooh. 91 at once. Yes, that is 82 less. Versus just 35. Able to get a shield in.
片手剣同士熱いね。行くぞ。
While simple right now, I'm really intrigued about the possibilities here.
俺は上に行く。
Okay. Figured out my defense skill. Got to equip skills. Easy enough. Upgrade skills using skill chips. Ooh. That's what the skill nest is. Well, okay. I'm gonna save. I know that it's sort of sudden, but my head actually kind of hurts, and you know, I would like to keep playing, but I would rather have a good hand than a good game. So thank you very much for joining. Apologies that we're going to end a little abruptly, but hands come first. Sorry. Thank you very much, everyone.